And I believe that through these masses, blessings and healing are going to come to your life. You know, I had this long road with my gout. And I remember when I first got it. The doctor said, "What's your name?" I go, "Stefan Starzinski." I didn't know what it was. He goes, "I guarantee you what you have is gout." How do you know that? He says, "You're East European." Did the test, and that's what it was, right? He knew that I had gout simply by my name and where my ancestry came from. Right? So funny, before I came over, I was watching a movie, Mississippi Blues. I think it's about the racial South. And I just turned it on for a minute. I never watched it, but I just watched it like 5 minutes. And these people are sitting around the table. You can tell, they were the upper crust of Alabama or Mississippi. And the father says to the son, "Why would we want to investigate something that happened in 1965? What difference does that make?" Right? It's about, I think the killing of some kids, right? Some African American kids. Why would we want to investigate that, right? And we're kind of like that. Oh, it happened 20 years ago. No, the fact that it happened 20 years ago doesn't mean that we don't look at it. Make sense? And there can be healing. We're supposed to look at it, right? We're kind of like that. Could I really be influenced or touched by something that happened 50, 100 years ago? Am I not a self-made person? I'm not really all that connected. One of these we're learning all the time is that we are all that connected, right? We're all that connected. This is a quote. Pope Benedict was reading this book, and his quote, it was reflecting on this early church father Origen about how salvation is communal. And I'll kind of end with this quote, or what he's talking about, reflecting on this homily by this early church father that he goes on to talk about a little bit. This is what he wrote, or this is what the homily says. And the homily is about the gospel, the reading is about how salvation is communal, right? In writing to the Hebrews, after enumerating all the Holy Fathers who are justified by faith, he adds, this is an early church father. He's talking about the letter of Hebrews. The letter of Hebrews says, that all of those who received the testimony of faith did not attain the promise because God had provided for something better for us, so that they should not be made perfect without us. Right? That's the quote from the letter of Paul's letter to the Hebrews, right? I'll read it again. All of whom received the testimony of faith did not attain the promise, because God had provided for something better for us, that they should not be made perfect without us. Right? They should not be made perfect without us. Do you see? Abraham is still waiting to attain perfection. Isaac and Jacob and all the prophets are waiting for us in order to attain the perfect blessedness together with us. This is the reason why judgment is kept a secret, being postponed to the last day. It is one body which is waiting for justification. One body which rises for judgment. There are many members, yet there is only one body. The eye cannot say to the hand, I do not need you. Even if the eye is sound and fit for seeing, if the other members were lacking, where will the joy of the eye be? You will have joy when you depart from this life if you are a saint. But your joy will be complete only when no member of your body is lacking to you. For you will wait, just as you are awaited. But if you who are a member do not have perfect joy as long as a member is missing, how much more must our Lord and Savior, who is the head and origin of the body, consider it an incomplete joy if he still lacks certain of his members? Thus, he does not want to receive his perfect joy without you. That means not without his people, which is the body and his members. Okay, we have this case. But Pope Benedict is saying, in quoting his church father, that even Jesus' joy is not complete until we're all there. It's a powerful thought, isn't it? That even Jesus' joy is not complete unless we're all there. And who wrote this? Who's quoting this? Pope Benedict, right? So again, we come here, bringing all the loose ends of our family, right? Do not most of our masses are about for those who are deceased, right? So we ask God's blessing to flow through. The good actions, as it says in reading, the virtuous actions of your ancestors to come forth to descendants. When I was coming over, I was reflecting on one thought. Reflecting on salvation is like a circle. You begin, you end where you begin. Right? Make sense? Many of you are here today. Maybe all of you are here today. Because you are meant to bring healing to the members of your family tree, your ancestors. Right? You're here today to receive the blessings of those who are good. But also, too, there's healing in accepting where you came from, right?